So we are here today. Welcome. We have a great style chat planned out for you today. It's February and we are celebrating obviously the month of love, but that's we'll get to that in a second. We're actually on the tail, we're coming off the tail of our trip to New York. We just finished a trip to New York. We went to a live event called the What She Said event, and it was held in New York City at the W in Times Square. It was hosted by the Modern Day Wife and Hey Mama and Vodana. And we had a fabulous time. We met such wonderful people, and we got to tell them about the Stīl Trust and about how important it is for everyone to look and feel their best no matter what they're doing, and how the Stīl Trust can be an instrument for them in accomplishing that goal. And we definitely felt the love there because everyone was so warm and welcoming. And that goes along with our topic this month about, which our topic is this month about feel the love. And so I'm going to hand it over to I'm going to introduce you first to our panelists. We have Nicole Ng, our style director. Say hi. Hi. And then we have our two lead stylists. We have Jessie Kuberly and we have Amira. So say hi. And so I'm going to hand over the mic to Nicole, and she's going to take over from here. So
hi, everyone. It's so exciting to do this chat tonight. We have two stylists since it's February and it's Feel the Love. And I know that people are planning spring weddings, and I thought their stories would be really inspiring for anyone that wants to get styled or is a bridesmaid, or any ideas with wedding dresses. We have Jessie, who just recently got engaged. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we have Amira, who recently got married. And they're going to kind of share their stories today and their style inspiration. I think tonight we're going to start with Jessie.
Yes, and I'll go ahead and share my screen. Okay. So my wedding is going to be at City Hall in a month. And we had a really short engagement. I got engaged in November, and we were just really excited. And we said, why not just do it? We wanted to be married. And so we're having a really small ceremony. And I think what's really great about these non-traditional small elopements is that you get to be a little bit more non-traditional with what you wear to your wedding. And so I picked some looks that aren't necessarily what I'm going to be wearing, but what I would imagine the modern non-traditional bride would be wearing today. And I also wanted to make sure that the looks that you see here are because when we're eloping, sometimes you want to elope on a budget, which is something I'm certainly doing too. So the dresses that you see here are all around 400 and under. So from 400 to 150 bucks, which is great for somebody who wants to save on their dream dress. So I picked the furthest one on the right because it mostly resembles the dress that I'm going to be wearing. I'm actually wearing my mother's wedding dress. It's from the 70s, and it's crochet. And I just love this really simple elegance that it has. You don't need all the frills and the stones or the beads. You just kind of let the crochet speak for itself. And the fact that it's this light cotton crochet, it adds that ease and that, I don't know, this easy elegance to it, which I think is perfect for a elopement or a City Hall wedding. And of course I had to add a jumpsuit. I think I have a jumpsuit on every single one of my slides. And a lot of brides, I think, of course, want to go for a dress, but maybe you're not a dress girl. Maybe you want to be a pants girl. Maybe you want to wear separates, and that's totally something you can do. There's a lot of companies that are catering to the non-traditional bride who wants to rock a pantsuit or rock a jumpsuit. So I love this one, and it's a beautiful ecru creamy color. It's a little bit more sexy, showing off her shoulders while still like covering some of her arms. I know a lot of women are a little self-conscious of their arms, so this is a great option for them. This one over here is this tiered little number is perfect for somebody who is looking for that little princess look, who still wants to have that a little bit that nod to the traditional bride, but it's still in this light cotton fabric. I really wanted to showcase a lot of those fabrics that are easy to wear, easy to move in, and not something stiff like a sateen or something that's a little bit more on the traditional side of the spectrum of brides dresses. And this last one, actually, I found it on Poshmark, and a lot of people don't think about buying resale for their wedding dresses, but it's a fantastic option if you want to save some money and help save the planet. And look how cute it is paired with the booties. I think it's just such a fun, funky way to add some personality. And I mean, it's your wedding and it should be done your way. So I love this beaded option, and the sleeves are great. So yeah.
I love it. I love that you included affordable. You know, a lot of times when you think of wedding, you think of, oh my gosh, everyone's on a budget, but some people don't have thousands of dollars to spend on a dress. And it doesn't mean that you can't be stylish. That's where our stylists come in. But I love that you offered lots of different options, because some people don't want to wear the dress, and a pantsuit can look just as elevated and elegant and sexy. And then I love a crochet. I love the 70s. So I can't wait to see your wedding dress. But I think you offered really great looks for every different kind of, woman.
Right. They're all very unique looks, and they probably speak to very different people. And so I love that you've picked very different looks, because they probably appeal to very different people. And so that's great. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so here is my board for my bridesmaids. So full disclosure, we're not having a bridal party, but I have a lot of experience as a bridesmaid in past weddings, and I know that it can be a real pain. I think that with the beauty of having a small wedding or a small elopement with maybe one person or a few people is that you can flex a little bit. You don't have to adhere to a traditional bridesmaid's dress unless the bride requests it, then of course. But that's why I was so drawn to this citrine twin set. The blazer and the pant are in the same fabric family, and so they have a little bit of sheen to them, which makes it a little bit more elegant, but they're a little oversized, so it's kind of edgy and cool. I can see this being paired with like a beaded top underneath if you want a little more coverage, or don't wear a top underneath it at all. And the great thing about separates is that you can wear them with anything outside of an actual event. So I could see the pants being worn with like a white tank top and sneakers on the weekend, or you could wear this blazer with a chic dress to work or something. So a really versatile pieces is like something I would go for now if I were a modern bridesmaid. These dresses over towards the right are all they're from the same company, and they are catered to bridesmaids and brides who have a chosen color palette. But they're both they're convertible. So the jumpsuit has convertible straps that you can make into a halter top or a one shoulder, or you can make it off the shoulder. So if you have like maybe a smaller party of like 2 or 3, and you want them to add their little personality to their look, but still want them to look cohesive, that's a great option. And all of their dresses and their jumpsuits come in a variety of colors, like all the colors of the rainbow. So you have a lot of options. And I picked the blush dress because it's so, the wrap dress, of course, is a great look for a lot of different body types. It's really flattering. And this company actually sells them in multiple colors as well, so you have options. And if you're not going in this route, in the traditional bridal party route, I would definitely go for something with a print. It's a little bit more edgy, it's a little bit more modern, and again, it's something that you will wear year round. I would put a t-shirt underneath it for a more casual look. Again, you can wear it with a blazer or a leather jacket for cocktails. It's a fantastic dress, and it's a great flattering cut. The little peekaboo of the slit up the side makes it a little extra sexy. So yeah, if I were having a bridal party, I'd probably let them choose what they want to wear. But these are just some options for you if you're lucky enough to be able to choose your bridal look.
I have a question. What is the brand that does all the convertible, the jumpsuit with the wrap dress?
There are a few. I can't remember the exact brand. I have linked it though. And so there will be a link to this particular jumpsuit. And
so everyone will be able to find out where to get this if they are planning a wedding and want to go that route with bridesmaids.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. Cool. All right. And last, I picked a few looks for wedding guests. And the great thing about small weddings is that it feels extra special when you get invited to one, for one, and you can be a little bit more casual. All the pieces I picked here are again like around under $100 or around $100. And they're all really versatile. So you can wear all of these things to any event or any occasion. You can wear them casually. I'm always looking for something that can play like double duty, right? So again, another jumpsuit, but this one is strapless. Strapless is coming back. And I love how elegant and chic it looks with the white button-up top layered underneath. You could even wear the top over it, maybe give it a tie. And if you wanted to go extra sexy with it, just take the top out from underneath and wear like a layered necklaces with it, maybe a higher heel if you're going to something a little bit more upscale. Play with volume, play with ruffles. Highly recommend going for something that's a little bit more unexpected. I love this little bubble dress look, and I love that that silhouette is coming back. And all of these
are coming back. The bubble dress, yes, it's fun.
And all of these are in like really comfortable fabrics too. A jersey knit, cotton, rayon, super flowy, super easy to wear, breathable, and easy to transition to all different seasons, which is again essential for me as someone who is I'm going to 5 weddings this year, not including my own, and I need to find a singular wedding uniform. But and it's all different seasons. So I would say something that you can move in, breathe in. And if you say, like, if you're going to a wedding in the winter, throw a pair of tights underneath it, a cute sparkly heel, you're good to go. And these are all really great options.
No, I like that they're all very different, all different silhouettes. But they're all, you can elevate them, you can like wear flats and it can still look dressy and you can dance in them. That's really
Yes,
important. You can have fun and dance in them.
exactly. You can dance in them, you can eat in them and not feel too full.
Yeah. Because you want to
So,
be happy, when you're at a wedding. You
yeah,
want to have fun and not think about fussing with straps and just, be
I-
a guest and have fun.
right.
I'm just a little controversy about the flip-flop looking shoes
I
on
know.
the dress. I mean, you were going to say something about that, right? But
I knew it. I knew it. Yes.
I know. I
I'm
love the
just
dress
not
so
sure about that. I'm not sure about that, but
I agree. I love the dress so much because the pattern is really natural and it
yeah,
has this
I
kind
think
of
it's very
raw element
flattering.
to it.
Yes, you're right.
But the flip-flop was really, really throwing me. I was like, well, I'll just throw this in anyway. Get rid of the flip-flops, please. Wear these with like a stack heel, something pointed, or maybe like pointed booties or pointed boots or something.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah, it'll elevate them a little bit. But yeah, those flip-flops are also killing me.
Okay, I just
That's
want
for
to make sure
beaches.
that we were on the
Yeah.
same page there. So,
Yeah, I know they
Yeah.
look like cool shoes. It's like not the look.
all right.
But the dress is nice. The dress.
Yeah, no, it is very flattering. I think that would be flattering, on any size, actually. It is definitely a very flattering look, and that's a very nice pattern that would suit any figure, actually. So,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's
so much for sharing, Jessie.
yeah,
of
I'm
It
course.
so
is fun.
excited for you.
Oh, thank you.
I know, congratulations again.
Yeah.
And now we're going to move on to Amira, who just recently had her wedding. I can't wait to hear all about it.
Yeah, I hope you brought pictures.
Okay, I don't think I have any on my computer, but I can definitely share some.
Okay.
Maybe we can like post them on the Instagram or something.
Okay.
Okay.
This is actually the dress that I wore on my wedding, so I did want to include it. But yeah, I got married in October, a fall wedding. We had about like a little less than 500 people at our wedding, so it was a pretty big wedding. And going into it, I didn't really know like what style dress I wanted to wear. So I like tried on a bunch of looks, more like fitted dresses, more princess style, and I really liked the princess style on me. But because I'm petite, I also didn't want something that was like overwhelming. So what was cool about this dress is I tried to include another picture of it, but basically the skirt comes off and it gives you that silhouette of like a more fitted dress. So kind of got the best of both worlds there. But yeah, I did do some alterations to it, so my dress looked a little bit different. But yeah, so that was my dress. Very much, not simple, but I loved it.
It's
And
beautiful.
yeah, and then I feel like these two dresses, these are both by the brand Danielle Frankel. And I just love them. Like, I feel like if I had like a beach wedding or like, I don't know, a wedding in like Italy or something, I would love to wear something like this. I think it's just so like effortless looking and just like a really classic bride look. So I love these two. I love like the lace, the more like simple look, but with like the dramatic arms, everything like that.
Yeah, beautiful and fancy. I love the two different weddings. It's kind of fun to just the non-traditional route and the traditional route. It's still both so pretty.
Right.
And the dress was so heavy, so by the end of the night, I needed to take that skirt off and like just be free.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then I also didn't have a bridal party, but if I did, I really like these like very simple looks. A lot of them also they came in like different styles, but the same type of dress. So like the gray dress would come in like a tube top version, more of like a corset version. And the first dress and the last dress are actually from the same brand. They're from House of CB. So yeah, they also had different colors as well. So I love like that, each bridesmaid could have like a little bit of a different look, but still all look cohesive. And then the second dress, this like greenish dress, Jessie, I know you included a dress with like a similar color, or I think it was that blazer look, but really love this look, especially for like the springtime.
I love the color.
Yeah,
It's
so
gorgeous.
pretty. Very just like elegant. And then the blue as well. I think it's just such like a nice spring color. I love like the layered look of the dress at the bottom. And yeah, I think it's just like a really nice, like, simple, but has something to it. And again, I love when like the bridesmaids are kind of they all get to like have their own style of the dress that they're wearing, but kind of all in like the same color palette. But yeah.
Yeah, I love that they all it's cohesive, but they all have their own style. It's
Yeah.
nice. And I love the silhouettes. They're really pretty.
Yeah, I love like the kind of like corset look, really nice figure, but without kind of doing too much.
But it's still so classy and
Yeah,
elegant.
super classy.
Nice.
Okay, and then these are just some like inspo wedding guest looks. I'm actually going to a wedding on Saturday, so I was kind of just like pulling inspiration as I was doing my own shopping, but can't go wrong with like just a simple little red dress, and even a black dress. Like I'm going to be wearing a black dress. Never go wrong with that, especially if it's like more of a black tie event. Something just really classy. Looks good on everyone. And then this brown dress.
One way you can, what I was going to say, one way you can make black look unique is like you can change up the colors of your shoes or your purse or your accessories, and that makes it completely unique. And I never used to, I always thought you had to like do like the same colors, but like after knowing you guys, you've like, switched me over. But like, yeah, you can do like all these fun bright colors with black, and then it's not just your little black dress anymore. So
yeah,
that's
totally.
what makes it fun. Yeah,
go bold with the accessories, or even if you have neutral accessories, you can still like kind of do like dramatic jewelry or like a silver shoe or something like that to kind of keep it neutral, but also do something a little different. But yeah, and then this brown dress is from a website called Essence. It's a little bit more of an edgier website, but I just think this
I love Essence.
Really cool. Yeah. And they just have like a bunch of cool brands on there as well that I get to like learn about when I'm shopping. And I actually
it's a fun site.
Yeah, I saw like a girl on TikTok wearing this dress, and it looked totally different on her, and it looked so good. So I just feel like it suits a lot of different body types, and it's very just like conservative, but still understated, and yeah, has cool details. And then these last two kind of have like a similar silhouette a little bit with like the length and exposed shoulders, sleeveless look. I really like this goldish one. I think like that, the way like the waist comes in like that is super nice. It's so simple, but it really just like, shines on its own. And then the blue, again, I just love this color, especially for like the springtime. And like the material of it just gives it like a very elevated look.
Yeah, it's nice to have a little shine.
Yeah.
You forget about that sometimes. You get the black dress but a little bit of shine for a party, it looks great.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, and I think you chose really fun silhouettes, like the brown dress. I can see it on any body type, even the black dress. And they're all like very different, even though when you look at it, it looks very similar. But when you really look at each dress, it does have its own special, unique silhouette and cuts, and very flattering.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very like simple, but they have like a little something special and unique.
And also speaking from experience, I'm going to say that some people would look at this and think, well, gosh, they're all so thin and I couldn't wear any of those things. But you'd be surprised that sometimes that being a larger size, that sometimes a dress would actually look better on you than it does on very thin models. And people don't realize that, but I'm like, I just speaking from experience, I know that when I've gotten the dress, it's actually looked better when it's a little filled up, So I just don't want people to think like, oh, well, I'm not that thin. I can't, it's not going to look good on me, but that's not the case, and you never know until you try it. And so I just don't want people to be discouraged by that either, because I know personally, like I've gotten dressed and I'm like, and I've learned now that I know that if it looks a certain way on certain body shapes, that if I put it on my, if I try it on, it might look a different way on me. But you only get that by trial and error. But I just don't want people to be discouraged when they see this, because it might actually look even 10 times better on you. So yeah, but like you said, you saw it on a TikToker and it looked so great on her. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great point that you made. Yeah.
She had like a totally different body type than the model, and it looked amazing on her. So yeah, that's a great point. That
I also feel like being petite. Like I used to think like, oh, I'm petite, I can't wear long dresses, and I feel like all I wear are midi dresses now, because it actually makes you look taller. And if you get a fitted dress, it shows off your curves. It's just, there's so many different ways to try different silhouettes for your body type. And I think sizing has gotten so much more inclusive, which is so nice for everyone. There's more choices.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah,
that was amazing. So any trends that you want to share with us for this year that you think that we should be on the lookout for? Any like upcoming trends that
Are you talking about wedding trends or
anything, like wedding trends? Yeah, whether you're the bride or the guest or the bridesmaid that we should be on the lookout for in the upcoming months, or this is pretty much.
I mean, I feel like metallics are really big right now. I think that if you're someone that, I'm not saying you have to go out and buy like everything metallic, but like have fun with like a metallic bag, or, metallic heels, or start with a little, heels or like earrings. I don't think you have to do the full trend head to toe, but I think that's a fun trend. And like sparkle, I know like ballet flats are really in. So there's a lot with a little bit of like Swarovski crystals, and just like play with textures and like, fabrics that have shine, fringe, and like leather trenches. Just kind of mixing and matching some of those fun elements, I think, can make your outfit very unique if you're going to like a party. What about you ladies? What do you think?
I don't know any like specific trends, but I do feel like the non-traditional bride is very, very popular this year, and just like kind of, not sticking to the norm, just doing what you want to do. Not like, this is not a trend, but like not listening to your parents and like what they want, and kind of just like doing what you want, and just like your day, because I know like other people can get very involved in your bridal planning. So yeah, just like have fun with it, and just make sure that when you look back at it, it's like happy memories, and you had so much fun on your day.
That's really good advice, just because I feel like when you get married, your parents always have something to say. Yeah. And I think after the wedding, they're like, that was great. That was a great idea. But, it is your day, and you do want to be happy and feel great and look great. Yeah. So if anyone is getting married out there and they need spot style inspiration, or they're not sure what they should, maybe they want to go the traditional route, maybe they don't. We have lots of stylists on board, as Jessie and Amira, who are great at styling whether you're going to a wedding, being a bride, or,
Or they need help with their bridesmaid dresses,
exactly.
or even just, for, rehearsal dinners or traveling for your honeymoon. Everybody gets caught up in just, those specific things, the main day, the main day. But then you forget, like, I remember I was like, I had everything set for the wedding day. And then I was like, oh my gosh, the honeymoon. I just packed everything because I didn't know. But yeah, so just, being ready for traveling for your honeymoon or things like that. That is what, we're here to help you with. So
And it takes the stress out. It takes the stress.
exactly, taking the stress and the struggle of figuring out what to wear. That is what we are here for. We are your trusted partners in style. And we have amazing, we have a wonderful group of stylists who love what they do and who love to see you happy and feeling satisfied with your look and feeling happy about yourself. So that is the greatest thing. Like I always say, there's no artificial intelligence involved. It's all personal intelligence. So thank you so much, ladies. Congratulations to both of you. So happy for both of you. It was, it's like we closed the loop with Amira because we were with you when you were getting ready to get married. So it's so nice to have, we love to see a picture. We're hoping to see a picture, but we saw your dress, so that's beautiful.
She might be showing it to us on Instagram, so look out.
Great. Okay, so look out for that. And Jessie, we're so excited for you. So we're going to want to see pictures as well. Okay, we're going to want to close the loop. Okay.
Of course.
But yeah, and as you can see, we work with everybody. We work with real people, no matter what your style is. So we don't work with just one particular style. We want to make you particularly happy, no matter what your style is. So thank you so much for joining us. We had a great session, and I hope you felt the love tonight. So thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.